So there's no excuses on Artur Beterbiev's side. According to his team, he absolutely can fight Dmitry Bivol in June. There'd been some speculation that because of Ramadan, he might not be ready for a June date because obviously Artur Beterbiev is a Muslim, so he fasts during Ramadan, and therefore you got May. I'm not sure exactly what date specifically in June they'll be looking to fight, but yeah, Artur Beterbiev apparently has no issue whatsoever fighting Dmitry Bivol in June. And that's preferable to just about everyone, right? They're talking about matching Dmitry Bivol against Joshua Buatsi or having a Canelo rematch and all this other stuff. Yeah, forget all that. We want to see Artur Beterbiev versus Dmitry Bivol have this undisputed at cruiserweight because it's such a great matchup. You know, Beterbiev, the powerful pressure fighter who can box, you know, very, very intelligent fighter, not just this monster caveman that he's made out to be. And then Dmitry Bivol, who's got that tremendous speed, hand speed, foot speed, coordination, combination punching ability, great jab. So matching these two guys against each other, it really has to happen now because the longer Beterbiev goes on, he's not the fighter he used to be even 3 or 4 years ago, Beterbiev. So he is deteriorating, but he's still very, very good right now. If it goes on another year or two, Beterbiev may end up losing. And even if he doesn't, he's going to deteriorate further. And it's going to make the Bivol fight, at least to me, less interesting. I want to see the fight when both guys aren't too far removed from their primes. Bivol's probably in his prime right now, whereas Beterbiev is slightly past his. But he's still close enough to it to make the Dmitry Bivol fight an interesting one. So, yeah, Artur Beterbiev's people say it's no issue having the fight in June. Negotiations are ongoing. They confirmed that as well. Hopefully we get an announcement. And the sticking point, of course, is the networks. Bivol's on DAZN. He's with Matchroom and another promoter, whereas Artur Beterbiev is on ESPN and he's with Bob Arum Top Rank. They have done business before. There seems to be a better working relationship between Matchroom and Top Rank than there is, for example, between Matchroom and PBC. Yeah, Matchroom and Top Rank have done a lot of business, a lot of shows. But when it comes to the broadcast situation, I'm not sure if that might get in the way. Hopefully, Dmitry Bivol's broadcaster would be willing to allow him to go and fight Artur Beterbiev on ESPN. I think that would probably be the way to go. And then again, I guess it depends on who pays the most money, but the politics of the networks often get involved. If their fighter has to take a risk, they want to profit from it. So whether he wins or loses, at least they had a good night in terms of making money. You see, they don't want that to happen on the rival network, so they make all the money from it. So yeah, the desires of the networks often impact on what happens regarding all that. But hopefully it gets sorted out and we get to see this undisputed fight, because when you look at the two fighters, I've got no doubt whatsoever that they would fight each other next in a heartbeat. There is no trepidation at all from either Beterbiev's side or Bivol's side. Both guys have been absolutely 100% on smoke and all about business as long as I've been watching them. So yeah, no doubt about them, but hopefully the network issue isn't going to prevent this fight from happening. And if the fight does happen, who are you guys picking? Beterbiev or Dmitry Bivol? I know Tim Bradley is favoring Dmitry Bivol heavily, and a lot of people are favoring Dmitry Bivol, particularly after Beterbiev's last performance against Anthony Yarde, where he did have quite a lot of trouble. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Are you sick and tired of the mainstream mindset? Does the dogmatic conformity and pathological ignorance have you tearing your hair out in frustration? Then don't be alone. Come and join our brotherhood on Patreon. We stand as a beacon of reason against an army of insanity. You'll gain access to my weekly topical podcast, where we take more deep dives than Jacques Cousteau on an endless variety of subjects. There's also videos, interviews, live Q&As, as well as a vast back catalogue of previous episodes, including my popular Confessions of a Nightclub Bouncer series. You can listen via the Patreon app or download in high-quality MP3. Connect with myself and hundreds of other members in our Element chat group. There's no contract, no commitment. You can cancel at any time, and it's cheaper than a Mickey D's McMuffin. Just head to my Patreon page via the link below this video and select the tier called the Brotherhood of Reason. I'll see you over there.